There we go. Oh, it felt off. Might be time to change frequencies. That's what that's signaling to me. I'm getting, I think it's, who's the artist? Doesn't matter. I want to praise you like I should. Spend the long together. That's the, okay. There we go. This will hyper focus. Oh, this is why you can't take yourself too seriously, right? And why we strive for perfection opposed to stand on it. Because, man, you can get distracted by little things in your pursuit of perfection that really takes you further away from what it is on a soul level you seek. So just laugh at it and go with it. It's fine. Ah, how y'all doing? My name is Gabrielle. Welcome to I Espy with my Shamanic Eye. Yes, this channel has gone through many iterations of name changes and probably will evolve. That's just what we do around these parts, you know? So we're gonna see what the Holy Spirit has in store for the collective, the divine collective, for those who are really on their pursuit of happiness, like divine happiness. You know what I mean? Not that earthly stuff. So we got a main female. All right. We got a mature man. Oh, we got. I almost said sudden wealth, but it's great fortune. Okay. Then we got the mature woman. Let me upgrade you. or these are grandparents and that's a child or a grandchild. We'll see. Let's see. This is the horizon. That makes me feel like, let me upgrade you. Official person. Okay. Adjudication. Okay. Unexpected income. Right on time. It's a gift. Okay, inheritance is what this makes me feel like. Wow. Okay. Y'all, they just took this to a whole nother level. See, look, sudden wealth. I told you. It was right there. I found. Wow. Wow. And sudden wealth is still on the bottom. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's two energies here, right? One is what I said initially, and then or this is two different blessings. wait, 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 wait. Y'all. Oh, that's phenomenal. So there's a couple different things happening, right? There's a blessing coming in from a mature woman. There's a blessing coming in from a mature man. There's also that person the divine has in store. It sounds like someone's winning season. That, you know, your kingdom spouse is right on arrival. Not to mention there are unexpected collaborations and partnerships work related. So it is it sounds like all four aces. But these are tangibles. Child. They said you got enough to feed the Navy. Look. Two of Cups. Star. Wow. You have entered a period of beautiful collaboration and or partnerships. Soul Tribe, Aquarian and Cancerian energy, 11th house, respectfully, and 4th house, Cancer. Right, what we're in now. Cooperative. This is a divine intersection. Boy, I tell you, this is the energy you step into. That's what you exude. That's what you attract. That's what you get back. And look at this. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. And so if it has been extra lately, that is because they knew this shift, the turn and the tides, the tables and all of those fun adages was right there. So they were ramping it up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Squabble up. Squabble up. Right. Because look, 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Other haters, right, were very much aware of this crux in your progression of your destiny. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is what was going on. 7 of Wands, right? You was being challenged. You was being opposed. Some of it was divine. Some of it was earthly. It don't even matter. But there was a lot of energies coming at you. Judgment, right? Hangman, justice, right? People were trying to sacrifice you for whatever reasons. Doesn't really matter at this point, you know. But there's the Dark Practitioner card. But it was active. It was a lot. And look, baby, look. 9 of Wands. There's that no limit soldier type energy. It's like, no, we don't give up. You saw things from a higher perspective. You understood that universal law was at play, that you were being challenged and opposed and all of these things. And look, there's another ace. I said it feels like all 4 aces now, right? Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. There is the Ace of Wands, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is right here already, but we probably going to find it somewhere in the not too distant future in this deck. There's the Lovers, courtship, right? There's the new opportunity with the Page of Wands, right? Squabble up, squabble up. So, woo! There's a lot. There's a lot coming. Lord have mercy. But I told you this is more about turns in your will, different cycles of completion. You know, man, it's deep. It's deep. It's deep. Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. There's the Fool. There's the 6 of Wands. There's that victory energy I was feeling. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, this was more about you achieving a certain mark in your trajectory of your natal energy in certain transits and all of that shit. When people, anyway, it is deep. Look, because they was banking. 9 of Cups, Page of Swords. They knew. They knew when something was going to manifest, something that was going to materialize. And so they were coming at you hard. Devil, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Look at that. To the 5 of Pentacles. They was on it, bro. They was hyper focused and they was working together. Groups. And look, Tower. Didn't I tell y'all before that there's no longer a separation between the Hermit, justice, and death? That power conundrum is back in balance. So be mindful. Be mindful of those arrows. Okay? There's death. There's the Queen, the Queen of Wands. I'm so excited right now. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, it feels like all 4 aces, but in the, like, it's real. All of it. All of it. Look, Sun. The world is now your oyster. You can have whatever you like. You have delighted the Most High. Wow. Yes. Now they're worried, and you're like walking on sunshine. Temperance. Moon. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Squabble up. Yo, they so funny. But that's what I'm seeing. 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Squabble up. And they kept at it. Look, and there's the Knight of Wands to the 3 of Wands. So that it was expected. They antics, they activities. Right. They didn't want you to reach this plateau of being this mature woman. See, it makes me feel like they was trying to trap you in that Queen of Wands. You know what I mean? Yeah. Look, so people would believe the bullshit. Look, I told you, look at the Hermit. Queen of Swords. Somebody saw the truth. That truth. Nothing but that truth. Nothing but the truth. Yes. This is beautiful. Hey. Yo, this is absolutely beautiful. This, I mean, when I say you have pleased Because I be like, yo, that's the Tower. Now it all falls down. All the illusions, all their plans, all their BS, and it all falls down. All the lies, all the betrayal, all the trickery. It's crystal clear. It is crystal clear. Slow sand and flower bring them. Yes. Yeah, because you couldn't hold this person back, and you know that they know that you know that they know. All right, that's what we doing. Yo, they tried to. I'm hearing upside, inside out, living la vida loca. This is what they kept watching for. It was like, you keep trying to describe this person as, heartbreaker. That's and that's it was all like spell casting, trying to cast glamour on somebody who really, like, in this energy, they wanted you. Look, seemed like you was a party animal, that you was stressed out, worried, that you ain't know how to balance, mentally unstable with the moon energy right behind it. And they like, oh no, it's apparent. You so above board, it's not even funny. You stable. Look, and that's why this chariot, like, nope, threshold met, level up, level up, level up, level up. Like Sierra song, level up. You leveling up. You leveling up. Baby. Shit is changing. Mark my words. Death to the King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Come, chameleon. Look, winning. Yo, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands, and that Pentacles full. This is the level. This is the level. Winning, winning, winning. Look, and this is what's crazy. They was also trying to block this masculine, because that's how it was peeking out from the cards. This long lost lover from a different lifetime. Angel and a centerfold. Right, trying to obscure the path from y'all intersecting. Look. Seriously. 7 of Cups. Look, 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 look. Sun, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 2 of Swords. See what I mean? Like, they don't, like, nah, you don't see them. Nope. I told you, this is what they was trying to. Immature, hypersexual, needy. Now, I'm telling you, man, lies, I tell you. All lies, let's slow it down. And look, you was like, I love me. All these people have observed is a faithful, faithful, faithful one. Look, Hierophant, you even generous, you give to the poor and shit. 6 of Pentacles, look. Queen of Pentacles, like I said, man, they sold massive wolf tickets. Massive wolf tickets. It was working with a scallywag. I'm just telling you what I'm saying. That's what she is. But you're in a winning season. Winning. Winning. Open your hands. I feel like you already have been. That's why they like, great fortune. They just, this is your cycle. It's tough being a light worker at times. It really is. But look what you did. But look what you did. Death Magician. Justice. And you did it the right way. Justice hurt. A Hierophant, Ace of Cups. You did it the right way, baby. Look. I love it. You said pass behind me like a ponytail. They was like, no, where you going? You was like, you was like, I'm really good on you. I'm laying everything to rest. Everything to rest. 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You said no, like a boss. I'm gonna go balance myself. I'm cool. I'm definitely strong enough to be where I need to be. You carried yourself up out of poverty and destitute with hard work and dedication. And the whole time you was under spiritual fucking warfare. And look, that's why they like, no. Chariot 4 of Wands. Yep, you can beyond past go. You can beyond like your $200. You good in the game. Like, you so good in the game. Like, you good in the game. Judgment Star, Ace of Wands. Like, yo, you been out here tap dancing. Just, oh, like, they're giving me movie references. Yo, it's so dope. It's so dope. You balance your light and your dark simultaneously. That's how you did it the right way. Ooh, and they apply all the pressure. Ooh, they thought they was gonna wear you out with this shit, and you was like, ha ha ha, catch me if you can. Every plan they ever came up with a tower, that's what fell. Every time. Every time they thought they was clever. They thought they was fucking clever, bruh. They really did. They thought you was slow. They thought you were heartbroken. They thought you were just, no, you was paying attention. You seen every fucking thing clear as day. They thought you was really in this energy, and really you was in that energy. You was on cutthroat energy. Mm-hmm. Don't let the age fool you. Don't let the age fool you. But they say I was born at night, not last night. Oh, that's a very popular baby boomer phrase. Saying, yeah, all that black magic and shit went right back to him. That's incredible. Look, seen that. Look, no, for real. Seen that, seen that, seen that, seen that, seen that, seen that. Oh, that's too funny. Seen it. Seen who you was creeping with. Sure did. You was trying to put on a good facade. Oh, too funny. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Woo! Yeah. The ancestors got something for your kinfolk, too. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. Excuse me. Yeah, they got something for your kinfolk. I just want y'all to, this beautiful blessing, this beautiful, claim it. I claim it, I claim it. This is the reward for obedience. Oh, yeah. And this Queen of Wands, moon energy, you ain't hiding nothing. Nothing. The best thing we could have ever did, collective, is ignore this scallywag. Because that's really what it is. Scallywag. Hey, divine feminines are not outside. They not. They not. They not. They not. They not. I'm just saying, they not. They focused on their bag, their spiritual work, being balanced, their faith. They ain't worried about none of that. They like, look, new me, who this? Fool, cherry, exactly. They not like that. Divine, real, they not. They not. They living in their truth. They don't have time. See? That's not how, peace. Spiritual development and growth. Like, no, close out old cycles. Meant that. Somebody cutoff game is real. Death, 8 of Cups. There's judgment. Look. 2 of Wands. Like when somebody set their mind to something, when they make a decision and they move on it, that's just what the fuck it is. They don't know you no more. Who? It was all a dream. Who? Damn, we used to party and celebrate. And? Who? That Knight of Swords come out like, wait, heart, who goes there? Who? Like I said, your cutoff game is serious. That's scorpionic energy. Y'all should check y'all placements. Because, boy, that shit, that ain't nothing. Look. Who? You been like this since you was a young buck. It may take you a while to cut somebody off. But, boy, I tell you, once you do, you stand on that shit. A decision is a decision. 2 of Swords. Who? 3 of Swords. What? A decision is a decision. Nah. Yeah, and you be justified for that shit. Clear as a motherfucking bell. Chop liver. What's wrong with you? You made your choices. You talked all reckless. You sent whatever you sent. Da 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 da. It's cool. Miss me with that. That's the energy. That is the energy. Disrespect will not be tolerated is what I'm getting. Look, as my homegirl would say, fight with your mama. Don't fight with me. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. Play with your daddy. Don't play with me. Like I said, you did this shit the right way. Woo. I don't even think you knew you was doing it. You was just minding your business, protecting your energy, keeping your chi centered. Like, you was just trying to work on balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Bruh, that is not easy. That's not easy. But you said I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. You cut this Queen of Wands off. I don't know who they are to you. We about to find out. But ever since you cut them off, boy, they have been plotting and scheming and they driving themselves crazy. They have got themselves into legal trouble trying to get your attention. Look at me. Yo, somebody is cray-cray. Legal trouble. Look, 8 of Swords, Justice. That's what I'm saying. That was that energy I picked up. And like, you gonna end up in a padded room. You keep talking about some crazy shit. Magic. Strength. You built the case against you for them to be like, I think the best thing to do with love and compassion is get you some help. Ace of Cups, Temperance, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Maybe it's time for you to disconnect and unplug. You know, like a sanitarium. They just showed me, yep. No, I'm not even joking. Yeah, you've already spent time there. Yep. Could be talking to a Leo. Just that's what I bet. I just saw the sun card. Poor child. Poor child. Them and their partner. Could even been somebody once connected to you. The divine got a blessing for you. That's all I can tell you. I mean that. Every which way, shape, and form. Like, I just see nothing but blessings. Because you have learned your lessons. You have learned your lessons. Oh, I am so honored to be able to deliver this message. After some of the weird, low vibe stuff, yeah, I'm honored to deliver this message. My God, yes. Not saying I'm not honored to deliver them all, but, you know, it's nice to deliver blessings, right? Especially when I know folks been really like, yo, when the fuck is this cycle rolling? When? But being patient about it, but still, you like, I see it. But you did that shit. You going to the King of Pentacles status. Yes. Look. Woo. Oh, Lord. From rags to riches. I'm not even joking. They gonna cry. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. All right, let's look at them real quick. Because I see these 3 little fuckers in the background. These minions of the devil. Work low vibrational spirits. Oh, yeah. Look, it's a female group. Or they're all there to attack the divine feminine. No, it's the 3 bitches. People all over the world. Little coven. Little coven. Little witch bitches. Oh, yeah. Spirit been airing these motherfuckers out. Like, yo. Been airing them out. High Priestess right there. Like, nah. I feel like the divine collective of readers across the world, Craig, picked up on this fucking energy, been airing these motherfuckers out like it's their job, because it is. Yes, this energy is everywhere, because they just be everywhere attacking all the time. Trying to slow people down, hold them back, trying to like trigger them into like submission and shit. Look at this. Just spiritual warfare, poverty, sickness, heartache, and betrayal. All because the light workers got on the path and they just got to be. Won't you mind your own business? But you come over to the light worker side to get real guidance and real advice. Yo, that's crazy. So you can fucking steal from God's people. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Rejected your own path, your own journey. Didn't want that salty scallywag. Yeah, we see you. We see you. Every plot, every plan, every action, every fucking thought. See it all. That's what the cards are saying. That's crazy. We see you. You want to be a divine feminine so fucking bad, but you're not. You're just not. And that's okay. Be whatever it is that you are. That's okay. Why would you reject your own path, your own journey, just to hate on somebody who's progressing, elevating, who's living by faith and not by sight? Somebody you can't help pay attention to when you should be focused on yourself. Interesting. Got a whole group of you bitches. Educated every time y'all tap into a divine feminine somewhere. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's wrong with you? Repent. It's never too late. Or maybe that don't equate to you, huh? It's too hard. It's too hard. It's too hard. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. It's really not. Deprogram yourself. It's crazy. You got to leave the past behind, huh? You don't want to leave it behind. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Like, for real. You like the pattern. You like the cycles. You don't really want the journey to the Ten of Cups. You don't. You really don't. You like where you are. Admit it. It's better for everybody. Own it. But this shit, you tripping. Giving good women, good godly women, a bad name everywhere. No, it's a covenant. And they world fucking wide. It's a sisterhood. I know who you are. Who give a fuck? You don't pass the sniff test, the scratch test. You're fake underneath. You're dark. You present like this, but this is really what you are. 3 of Pentacles, Moon, Devil. That's the fuck you are. You'll never be a divine feminine. I don't give a fuck what regalia you put on. I don't care what monikers you give yourselves, what rites and ceremonies. You'll never be it. You're a cheap imitation. A whore for the devil. Let's just call you what you are. Boom. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's who you work for. That's who you bent the knee. It's craziness. Worried about shit that you shouldn't be worried about. Like, just, man. Too funny. All right. Now that we've, because they just be like, doing too much. Now let's focus back on these blessings. Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands, hurt me. Like, no. Let's just keep your eyes peeled for that. Let your angels deal with the rest of that. I told you, Archangel Michael love to smoke. Love to smoke. He really do. He be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you out. Sorry, Gabriel. He like, nah, I blow my horn on. My bad. Look, Hierophant right there with the high priestess. They like, no, no, we come as a package. Yo, they are so funny. That in oh. Justice said, wait, we forgot one. We forgot one. Oh, y'all play. I got chills rippling up my legs. That's why you gotta call on these things. Call on justice. Call judgment. Call on your angels. Because people who are trying to be righteous and be obedient to the divine will, you have no fear of punishment or correction. As a matter of fact, you crave that shit because it's easier. That's right. See, this is the harmony we want to be in. It's willing. It's willing. Okay. So plot all you want. It won't matter. Toxic femininity, just like toxic masculinity, is coming to an end too. How about the holy family? Let's get back to what's real. Everybody want to be a god and goddess. Okay, that's cool. You're already creators, but everybody, all of a sudden, people don't want to create. See how they get in your head? How they fuck you over? The one thing that makes you the most god and goddess like, they got y'all tripping over. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, I can't. Yeah, scare tactics. Tricking yourselves out of your divine blessings. See it for what it is. Guess what you're sacrificing? And who you're sacrificing it for. It ain't for God. Because he told you, go forth, be fruitful, and multiply. Did he not? Everything balances out. But when you focus on earthly shit, yeah, like I said, toxic femininity is going down too. Yup. Spread the word. Spread the word. Send out that memo. It's crazy. People out here separated. Man, it's a lie. It's a new age, new Seven of Swords fool. It's a new age fucking lie. Go ahead and trick yourself. Yeah. See? The Holy Family. That's the fulfillment of prophecy. That is the fulfillment of destiny. That's how you fucking win. I know, it's strong. I know. But I can't help it. It is what it is. That's how much I care. I care enough to give you a little passion. It's not anger. Don't get tricked up. Those of you played sports, you already know. Coach. That's that locker room talk. Like, no, I don't think y'all should be in here for it. Oh my. Okay. Let me calm down. Y'all, all I'm saying is, look, your strength, right? I cannot get around this thing about your submission to the divine. Truly. It's how you were able, for all of those in the back who want to know how it happened, had nothing to do with you. You aren't even a factor. How does that make you feel? You doing all this, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Moon, you got your little people coming together to do this shit. Y'all, and they still balance, they still working it out. Had nothing to do with you. Had nothing to do with you. Ooh, had nothing to do with you. Had nothing to do with you. It was the journey of faith and connection to source. Reconnection to the divine. Had nothing to do with you. I know, look. I see you back there. Yeah. Run, tell that. Run, tell that. Ah! Seven of Swords. Sorry, Seven of Cups. Six of Swords. Chariot to the light work card. All right. All right. It is what it is. This is the tale as old as time. So beauty. Beauty. Beauty, my love. Bella. Bellissima. You've been fighting a beast. But you was fighting your own beast, trying to deal with your own ego, trying to check yourself. You wasn't worried about it. I'm trying to check myself before I wreck myself. And the whole time, you out here slaying whole covens by your existence and your example of you minding your business. Oh my word. It's incredible. I just want you to feel amazing. You slew this devil. You slew this devil in this dark ass feminine cult. I'm telling you. They think they slick. I know who it is. I really do. It ain't that, I mean, it's a few, but not on this scale. Not on this scale of global recognition. Look, they trying to spell it out for y'all. There's the star card. There's the star card. And their masculine counterparts. You know, you just out here slaying. Slaying. Just doing your thing. Minding your business. Getting right with God. Helping people along the way. Oh, this shit's funny. This shit is funny. I think they tried to recruit you at one time, maybe unbeknownst to you. Because I'm seeing Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, right? Ace of Pentacles, right? They tried to pursue you, right? And you was like, no. I'm good. I got a connection to God. Yo, they was jealous as shit. Because they knew you was telling the truth. That's why they came and looked for you. Look. You uphold universal law. And you teach that shit. Yes, you do. You go out here decoding the mysteries. And they try to make a mint off of trying to, trick people into selling their soul. And you like, listen, I ain't got time for that. We gotta wrap up this old cycle. It's time. Here we go. Temperance stuff. You like, it's cool. Shit gotta change. Sorry. Oh, yo, right back around. Okay. No, for real. Your energy speaks for itself. I'm just gonna say your power is felt. It's felt. And they haven't even felt like the light of it. Right? I feel like they just caught like the shade, like the shadow. Is how that just looked. That's wild. You know how stars are bright, right? But we got our sun and it's close and that, oh, blessed be. It's warm. It's very warm. It can be hot. It can be so warm it'll burn the shit out you. And you be looking at the night sky, you be like, oh, those are really suns. And if you got really close to it, Icarus, you're gonna burn the fuck up. And I feel like they had set their sights on a distant star. Like you was a rising star, so to speak, destined to be a star, an illuminated being, if you will. And they was like, nah, it's cool. We're going to try to dim that light before that arrival. They was out here doing trigonometry and shit. Like, well, we put this coordinate in and da-da-da-da, estimated time of right, right, studying people's shit. Anyway, it just didn't work that way. It just didn't work out the way they planned. Right. And that's what I mean. They caught you on your way to illumination. That's why a long time ago I tried to explain. I said, listen, it's the same. It's just the side of a coin. Like, and now that you're in this energy of illumination, ooh, you better run for it, run. Yo, spiritually speaking, there has been a get back energy that has been carried forward from a different incarnation. And let me tell you, somebody was like, bet, bitch. Love it. was warned to stop, but you persist, right? Like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. The rules of engagement are different this time around. Like I said, it's a past life vendetta. They was warned, right, that your status had shifted this time around. That your calling, your purpose was different this time around. And they said, nah, I gotta get my lick back. I'm not finished. And all right, cool. They thought they was gonna be able to put you in some shit that y'all had already done. No. That Yeah, this time around it was much more eye for an eye, but it wasn't gonna take a lifetime for spirit to be like, here you go. You can take that back now. That's all you. Out here watching them people do the most. And they was just tiptoeing around thinking it was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice. I was able to do it before. Boom, boom, boom. They said, welcome to the new age. The new age. Right. See, this time around, somebody got the proper parentage, the lineage. I'm not kidding. Look, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. See? Different. It's the perfect combination, the perfect alchemy. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Yeah, okay. No, it was perfect. Look at all that angelic energy. It was perfect. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. They came. Oh. Came right back around. Look. Perfect. Came right back through. All right. They knew you was gonna try. Ooh, they knew you was gonna try. Ooh. So this time around, the divine feminine, whoever I'm talking to, baby girl, I'm so sorry, but you was hung out like bait, but it was okay. It was okay. Knight of Wands, strength. Like it was okay. You was hung out like bait. Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. There's that devil. Like you scrum-diddly-umptious. Oh, you like a fairy to a vampire. It was like sucky. Oh, you pull out the neediest motherfuckers. The most broken, the most demonically attached. The ones with the most open doorways. My God. Well, apparently you can handle it. Yeah. You was well suited for this role, apparently. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me calm down. Oh. Congratulations. Wow. This is really making me feel like there is this sort of day and night transformation. I have the moon on one side with the world and the wheel of fortune, and then there's the sun, there's the light worker, high priestess. Like this, there's a literal shift. This is beautiful. Woo! Yeah, you beat that devil. Just keep calling judgment. Keep doing what you're doing. Wish granted. Wish granted. They got something for them Colts, too. They sure do. They got something for them. Oh, I see it. They about to come at them. Well, they have been coming at them with that same velocity, and that's why the backfires have been so prolific as of late. Like I said, the karma coins are gone. There's nothing else to feed the meter. Like, you have exceeded the maximum allotted time. You know how when you, like, even with the kiosks and shit, they be like, no, 3 hours. Yeah, you could buy 3 hours. Look, somebody could be going to prison, I'm seeing, for potentially trying to hire someone to put somebody in a coffin. Yeah, this could be their own child. This mature man tried to get somebody from the community to, go into this wealthy man's house, so they could receive some unexpected money. And they actually ended up finding a The cop. Thank God. Oof. That's interesting. I feel like there's hell to pay. Somebody was expecting, right, to get some sort of news, right? Either about somebody going to prison or dying or being in bad health. All of that was rejected. That list that you put out, mature man, to bring somebody down, yeah, you should be concerned. Oh, yes, your ass should be concerned. Yes, yes. You could expect some changes in your life. You and whoever's connected to you. But I feel like that's more so an exercise of free will. But this is also, it could be a lover that somebody had who was trying to set them up that's going to jail. This person, a pathway toil and labor, they could have been trying to, you know what I mean? Sell you. I'm not even joking. See, the Spear says not hiring. There's great fortune and there's gift occupation. They ain't know who you was, huh? They was gonna get a met for you. Wow. Poverty. Yo, somebody really be misreading shit. That's what I saw. Yo, that is the first and funniest sort of case of mistaken identity. That's why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Because look, false person, mature woman. See? You should not judge a book by its cover. I saw poverty. So somebody don't be flashy. And somebody thought you was like in dire straits. For real, look. Thoughts. No, wait. That wasn't the one I saw. Privilege. Yeah, they ain't know you was actually a privileged lady. Ooh, unexpected income, right? But this person was hoping they was going to be able to say something to you that was going to change your life. Like, oh, it's just an amazing opportunity. Look, poverty, thief, journey. They was going to snatch your ass. I'm not kidding. They was going to snatch your ass. And somebody's family could have put them up to it. Oh, yeah. Somebody ass in jail. So it could, whoever's involved, right? We got a coffin and we got imprisonment. So if this was some sort of ring, well, that's great news. Whoever they was partnered with, working together, whether it's a lover or just somebody they were in cahoots with, death in jail, adjudication, courtship, unexpected income, marriage, privileged lady. Wow. He was looking at this person like, the fuck? Why would I tie myself with you? You false person. I feel like you sense another attachment. Yeah, man. Woo! Whatever their expectation is, you did the opposite. That shit turned in my hand. Good job. Hold on. Pick some of these up. You might get some communication in the not too distant future pertaining to the situation. I'm so glad you followed your spiritual muscle, your intuition, otherwise known as. Oh, there was definitely been some investigation. Wow. They done found the ringleader. Okay. sick, or they tried, I don't know. Tell me about bad health, please. They tried to, they tried to give you something. Either like something in your drink that was supposed to make you sick, or they tried to like contaminate your DNA. King of Swords. Either one, you was like, like it was really gonna hurt you. Whatever it was, I don't feel like it was a difficult decision. You was like, nah, I'm good. I don't know you. Nine of Cups. It was something in the cup. Something in the cup. But either way, you didn't take it. For some, it was sex, straight up. But it was a spiritual illness. Eight of Wands, Lovers, and then there's this spiritual dark practitioner card. Right. So whatever it was, they were trying to pass you some dark energy, some sort of spirit of grief and longing and loss. The spirit showed you something. Listen, whatever it was, Six of Wands, you overcame it. That's all I can say. You're a healer. Page of Pentacles to the Star card, but I feel like you went to the doctor. Maybe you suspected something, but you were good. Because I got yes and I got no. Right. So whatever they thought, it didn't take. This could have been a reason why this person was trying to love bomb you or like, bang you silly. Yeah, it was all Magician, Queen of Wands. It was all sex magic. It was all part of the plot, the plan to set you up. Yeah, like, yo, they thought you was naive and shit. Yeah, but there's communication here to a community. There's the ringleader, but this is a community. That could be your family. I'm trying to tell you. Your own family could have tried to have you trafficked. That's crazy. Wow. Justice system is aware. Yes, they are, back to the Sun card, they are acutely aware. Interesting. The fact that you're a light worker, whoever I'm talking to, is the reason why you were able to alchemize and transmute whatever that was. Interesting. Okay. I just saw the Ace of Swords. Yeah, no, true. Ace of Swords. But you ain't sick by any measure. I feel like there was some. What was there evidence? Yeah, the World card. Look, I almost feel like something was delayed, or either something was caught in transmission. World, Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, right? To the Five of Pentacles. I feel like somebody was like, yo, I only got half the money. Somebody else was like, you only did half the job. I feel like that might have triggered like one of the buzzwords in the system. Yeah, man. A message was pinged. Like something was pinged. Yeah. Wow, something was pinged. It's probably like privacy, VPN. Like, what the fuck? Like, sure, to the average person, no problem. It'll insulate you. To the government, no fucking thing. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. That's what subpoenas are for. Like, are you crazy? Somebody, yeah, that conversation, right, is why somebody ass in jail. I'm not even joking. That look, see them bars? King of Swords. That conversation is why somebody is in jail. Because it pinged the system. It pinged the system. No, Ace of Swords, Hierophant. Somebody built that case on their own, very strong, like for real. Like, Moron. Yeah, look, I say moron and there's the fool. See? Woo. And I feel like this person being in jail might be the reason why somebody is in this coffin. I keep seeing this matriarch energy. I pray this is not some incestual maternal shit. Because it's every time I see it, that's what it's making. Oh yeah, that's what it's making me feel like, son. Yeah, this is this person's son in jail. Wow, ew, gross. They look, they operate like they married. That's her. Yo, they sick. That's her husband. You know, behind the closed doors. I'm not kidding. King of Wands. Yeah, she. Ew. 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 Nasty. You birthed that boy. Ew. You sick bitch. Oh my God, my stomach hurts. Why? Yeah, they done seen that too. Look at that. Ugh. Nasty. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they done. They done seen some shit. The grief, the worry, the stress is what put this person in the coffin. Could be a Scorpio. Yeah, that was her soulmate. It's your mother. Disgusting. It's somebody from your past, y'all. You got away from this person quick, fast, and in a hurry. Tower. Ooh. Ew. Ew. This person tried to present themselves as your divine masculine as part of this strategy, this plan. They kept trying to suppress this dark energy from you seeing it. Page of Pentacles, Star, right? But I feel like it just kept surfacing. I feel like that toxic ass, it just, because that fucking ego. Oh, and something about your energy will provoke and prod at an ego. Won't it though? So I rebuke the devil and all his minions. 7 of Wands to the devil, yes. Ah, they definitely did. You was like, you ain't no divine masculine. You trying to wear a skin suit. I see you. Woo. Yeah, this organization, this group, whatever they all belong to, your family included, they sent this person and trying to be all Don Juan, big schlong, you know, sling schlong. Yeah, they all work together. Quiet as it's kept. They try to plot on light workers and divine feminines, divine masculines. They sure do. They like the energy, but they can never be it. And y'all job is to continue blowing this whistle. That's why I said, don't be mad. They definitely left you out here like bait. But you strong enough, seriously, to handle it. Yeah. They know about all of it. They know about all of it. This makes me feel like it's going to be extra, because I got adjudication and courthouse. My God. I don't think they can keep this quiet. Oh, I can hear, yo, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yo, I'm hearing the report. Like, there's a broadcast. Like, I can hear the report and the reporter, and it is, wow. This coming out, this person could be on their way out. Like I keep getting it. It's something about the stress because this in Horizon me. This hasn't happened yet. This is coming down. I got the Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, Death card, Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, man. Oh, somebody working on this right now. But I also feel like the possibility of this coming out. Mm, mm, mm. It's really got somebody like wheeling. Oh yeah, I gotta check that. Yeah, this person about to make a peaceful transition. Six of Swords to the Death card. This is what they sent out. Now they stuck with it. Bondage, death, sickness. Child. Universe, like, here you go. All that grief and shit you wanted somebody to feel, regret, remorse, suffering, sadness, disappointment. They like, no, here you go. You wanted them sick. You wanted them downtrodden. You wanted them homeless and hopeless. Here you go. So like, no, they like, what you mean you don't want it? No, no. That's your cup. That's your shit. Take it. Universe said, eat the cup, but eat the cake and the bag. The universe said, Six of Pentacles, eat the cake, Three of Swords, and a bag. That's your shit, right? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Let me stop. Yo, they funny. I feel like the gloves is off. I just saw the Eight of Cups of the Devil. Like, they been said, leave it alone. But no. So, there you go. Them orders, them summonses went out. Somebody like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Somebody getting word, actually, about people dropping and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Somebody like, oh, shit. This mature man could have passed away. I don't know. Could have. Four of Wands. They tried to send a devil to you. That shit got blocked, and rejected. You cannot enter. Seriously, somebody's home is very protected. Could even be protected by like some sort of gargoyle energy shit. I don't know. But somebody like I said, somebody's in touch with their light and their dark. They're balanced in their energies. And so you can't cross that threshold. You don't have dominion. This person is in full dominion and authority. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Nine of Wands. This person's got spiritual protection. Two of Cups, Emperor. Yeah, they got the power and the authority. So they have dominion. So, surprise, Tower, nothing you got is going to work. Because again, they're balanced in their light, in their dark. This person has sacrificed a lot to get to this place, to this position. What do you think you are? You don't have the clearance. Oh my God. Oh, they're so funny. Yo, they just choke punking it like somebody little brother. Like they get little brother. They're getting son. Like it's so funny. Yeah, nah, somebody's sick and they could end up behind bars and sick. Somebody could also be finding out if somebody was out in them streets lying and shit. Look, it's the same energy. Adjudication, courthouse, hierophant, judgment. See what I mean? Like, Like, I mean, there has been a thorough investigation. This makes me feel like somebody's not just in spiritual jail in hell, but like physical. Like a little different, because I feel like there's at least 3 people involved in this. And it's all coming to light. I'm really getting, this is going to be like some sort of expose. 6 of Wands to the Sun card. Like I heard the broadcast. Like, and they just kept sending you death and kept sending you death and kept sending you death. Trying to solicit somebody. Oh, okay, no problem. But I also feel like how they were doing it was like some sort of sex magic conjuration, coffin lovers. Ugh. I feel like somebody is sick. They waiting on results right now. I'm not joking. Everybody involved. Temperance, Three of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of fighting. I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. Like, they waiting. Somebody stressed. Somebody's working, trying to stay busy. This is somebody karma, y'all. Like, yo, this is definitely somebody karma. Look at this shit. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. Because they kept trying to sacrifice. Look, this High Priestess energy. Divine Femme, Divine Man. Ace of Swords, yeah, that's true. That's, damn. You took yourself out. This reminded me of somebody I used to know. And I mean, I learned so much. I don't even want to talk about that. Matter of fact, no. Omit. Scratch. We're not doing that. Don't even care. Don't even care. Yeah. Cycle over. World. Okay. So that's why that's like that. No matter what, it feels like the squeeze is on somebody. No, there really is an investigation. Like, this feels like higher levels of government. There's a tail or a tracker, Page of Pentacles, Chariot. Yeah. Somebody could be going to the mausoleum, to somebody's grave site. They tracking your ass there. Four of Swords, Five of Cups, Death. See? Everywhere you go, everywhere the macro grow, you get down. Yeah, okay. They watching this person. They really came for the wrong one. They really came from the wrong one. Okay. Ooh, is that? Oh, it could be. This just could be more blows and a mogul's. You know what I mean? Like, just chopping away at this person. Chop, 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 chopping away at this person. World. The universe, like, it's time to wrap this person's cycle up because they don't learn. Saturn's in retrograde. You understand? They're not really trying to turn a new leaf. They're not really trying to repent. It's time for I feel like the masses to go in a different direction. World. Look. Judgment. Look at that shit. It's like all the works that people have been invested in. Eight of Pentacles. Devil. How people have been using their free will. What they've been choosing to do. How they've been moving. For the love of money. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like over and over and over again, God's love, His forgiveness, His sacrifice has been right there. His Son right there. People reject, they reject, they reject. Your needs could have been fulfilled, but you're too busy paper chasing. Spirit has been watching and clocking, and His witnesses have been watching and clocking. Hermit, Hierophant, Death, Four of Swords. Some people, you must go. Five of Cups, there's your Chariot. Judgment has been rendered. And that's what I'm seeing here. There is no going back. I'm done. All right. It's time for a new cycle. I just saw the Fool. Okay, so I'm pick these up. Hey, y'all. I know. I don't pick. I don't. That's why I be like, we'll see. Because I don't know. I meditate. I get a lot of shit. Not everything's meant for this. I do my best not to open myself up as a conduit unless I have to. So, it is what it is. Mature woman. She out here today, baby. You on the right path. Nah, yes. See? I already knew. I felt it. I felt it. Distant horizon. You about to be recognized. You better recognize. Somebody been stealing, but that'll come out later. We ain't worried about that. Be your own daggone child. It's okay. You about to be celebrated. You about to be laid up somewhere on vacation, baby. You are due a little R&R, you know, divine style. No, for real. They want you to start looking where you want to go. No, for real. Where you want to go. This is a blessing from the divine. Not even. They're like, no, for real. Where you want to go on vacation? You do some R&R, baby. Yes, look. Page of Wands. Knight of Cups. Look, 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 look. Empress. Two of Cups. That's right. Oh. Chariot. Ace of Cups. Like I said, you are due. You have been working in a coal mine, working in day and night. Oh. Oh. I gotta get my water real quick. Oh. Too much air. You look so comfortable, back. I am not mad. I am not. That is adorable. Oh, I love my pamper pet. I do. Shit, you've been out here doing the work. It's time. Yeah. It's time to balance all of that. Yeah. You did good. You called back all your energy. I see that right there. You said, no, that don't belong to you. Right. They can't block nothing. Your home's protected, so you free to travel. You ain't got to worry about nothing, Miss Lady. Yup, you got security. Yes, you do. They just want you to find where you want to go. Oh, thank you. A dry belch hurts. Someplace you've wanted to go since you were a kid is what I'm saying. I don't know if you've told anyone about this, but whatever. It's not my business. It's not. I don't want to know. I want you to go and have a good time. It's because you've been loyal, baby. Look at this. Woo! God, like I could trust you. Be friends. Has your best interest, care, and connection. Look. Higher consciousness, higher level of consciousness. Like I said, that's a message from the divine. Look, soul family. Like for real. Ooh, I like that. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. And that's what you did. In spite of anxiety, worries, or anything that, you was like, no, I'm good. I'm really good. Like, my connection to you holds the key. It's fine. And you broke free. Look at that. Like, that's miraculous. And you teaching people how to get through these critical make or break sort of situations and their evolution and their dark night of the soul activations to break free from the matrix. Ah, look. New beginnings, first start, dark night. Look. Right. Alchemist, chosen 144, and there's that self-love. That's what you've been out here doing. You've been like, stop dancing with the devil. Stop it. How many times you've been opening that Akashic record up on people? You're going to be doing that shit. Look, cut through the BS. You like, listen, what you want? You're throwing away shoe. Yes. Hey, you giving guru vibes like me. You giving guru vibes like me? Yes. You out here speaking life into people. You out here telling people to hold themselves accountable. Yes, look at you, diamond in the rough. They thought you was a crystal. You would say, I am, but I'm a very powerful crystal. Watch me alchemize. Watch me transform. what I think is funny, right? Diamond, look, you got crystals, right? But you also, a diamond in the rough is nothing more than an unpolished crystal. But you was like, it's okay. My father's gonna polish me, gonna make me multifaceted. I'm gonna shine in the dark, and that's what you do. You shine in the dark, and you do it so gracefully. Look at you grow, mature woman. Look how you love. Look how you nurture, in spite of the betrayal. Whew. And he's sending you a made man, but I also feel like that's you. You step into your own masculine energy with the cutting through the BS. That's that holding yourself accountable. Self-love, right? That mirror, yes. Starts with you, babe. That starts with you. And that's why they like, no, where you want to go? I love you, I love you, I love you. What you want to do? Teamwork. You like, yeah, we work together. Look, divine timing. Ooh, Archangel Michael, what I say, what I say. Oh, sure, yes, it's time, it's time. It's time for you to recharge, recharge. You generational curse breaker, you. Good job. Good job. You turned yourself from a boy to a man. You said, I ain't waiting till the water run dry. Yo, are they going to do a reunion tour? Because that would be cool. Like, that's two references. I don't even get down like that. Teamwork, bro. Like, for real. Chosen 144. Self-love right there. Ooh. To come up. Yo, anybody who ever slept on you, ooh, they gonna feel some kind of way. It's all right. Let that make them go through their dark night of the soul so they can heal and get to their level of self-love and abundance and co-creation with the divine, their healing journey and that transmutation of their new self, where you can bury the one that does not serve you after you fulfill your karmic debts and you like, you know, I'm good. You step into that strength energy where you're tame and self-controlled and you're in the divine union of yourself. You are centered. You are whole. And watch that abundance roll in, generational wealth. I'm so excited. This energy feels good. Look, your ancestors like, yo, keep going. We got you. We got you. We got you. Because the more you heal, the more they get to proceed. They get to heal. Look, I told you recalled your power. You little generational curse breaker, you. And the more you do this, the more the matrix is in a state of anxiety. Because look, that yin yang, yeah, that coming together, that wholeness of self, that fulfillment of your soul mission, which is to break the and you know this, man, and they worry, they couldn't keep you asleep. Oh my gosh. I love it, I do, I love it. It's so cool. I'm so proud of you. I really am. As adults, we don't get to hear that enough. Yeah, I am acutely aware of the words of affirmation, you know, the ones that speak to our inner child, so that, you know, our inner man or our inner woman, depending on, you know, your outer, whatever. But you know what I mean? We all need that. Oof. Marriage proposal. Because I feel like you accepted it and you was like, it's cool. All right, here we go. But, okay. Mature woman. The high priestess, receiving, intuitive, receiving, download straight from source. Exactly. I know who I'm talking to. I know who I'm talking to, baby. Okay. It says make or break. The choice is yours. Give up or boss up. Pathway. I feel like you did, though. I really feel like you did. Because high honor, distant horizon. But you could be at a crux in the road. Look, loyalty. See, all right. Distant horizon, please. Celestial star seed. Celestial alignment, star seed activation. See? I feel like For some of you, this is where you are. You're at a critical point. Because it might get more intense for some of y'all. Oh yeah, some of you are just beginning your journey as a high priest, high priestesses. Excuse me. Because I see dark night of the soul right here, and then there's light at the end of the tunnel, and then that whole diamond in the rough. But listen, this is part of the journey, right? The marriage proposal, the chosen 144 path. It is not easy, but you are not alone. It may feel like it as you go through the dark night and you have to go through the stages of self-love and development, right? But you are not alone. Teamwork is right behind it. So is Healing Journey, and so is Soul Family. You're going to meet other people who have gone through their own version of spiritual awakening, but you have been fully activated, okay? Akashic Record stands with the devil, new idea, healer, okay? So you're not going through setbacks. You're going through karma clearing. That's what that feels like. There are certain as a wise man once said, sometimes you have to go back in order to go forward. Okay. So if it feels like you are repeating certain patterns, you're not. There are certain things that are truly familiar on these journeys. And that's what I feel like is happening here. Trust your intuition. Okay. Wisdom. Through life experiences, you become wiser. Use it to help others. That's what this is. We get retested. It's not a one and done thing, guys. Yeah, so you got to clear the karma, like I said. It's cool. It really is. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helped you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your donations, your emails, your bookings. Yeah, any way in which you contribute to the channel. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.